Story number 1. Oliver and the Crystal Quest. In the quiet town of Willow Woods, a curious boy named Oliver stumbled upon a hidden pathway while playing in his grandma's garden. This secret route led him to an ancient library filled with magical books that came to life when opened. Eager to explore, Oliver selected a book with shimmering pages titled Adventures of the Lost Queens. As he flipped it open, the room was instantly transformed into a majestic kingdom where he met Queen Althea, a wise and gentle ruler whose reign had been challenged by a mysterious sorceress named Zira. Queen Althea shared the kingdom's plight. Zira had stolen the magic crystal from their land, causing crops to fail and rivers to dry. Determined to help, Oliver promised to retrieve the crystal. The queen provided him with a map and a companion, a talkative rabbit named Thistle, who had an impeccable sense of direction. Together, Oliver and Thistle ventured into the Forest of Whispers, a place known for its eerie sounds and tricky paths. They encountered friendly creatures such as the luminous fireflies who illuminated their path, and the wise old owl, Ophir, who had crucial information about Zira's hidden lair. Using the map and advice from Ophir, Oliver and Thistle navigated traps and illusions created by Zira to protect the crystal. They finally reached the edge of a dark cave where Zira was weaving spells to strengthen her hold on the kingdom. Oliver cleverly distracted Zira with Thistle's nimble antics while he sneaked in to retrieve the shimmering crystal. In the chaos, Queen Althea appeared with her royal guards. Having found Oliver using the royal compass linked to the stolen crystal, with the sorceress apprehended and the crystal returned, life slowly restored in the kingdom. The rivers flowed, the trees blossomed, and the land thrived once more. Grateful for his bravery, Queen Althea bestowed upon Oliver a golden medallion, symbolizing friendship and courage. Oliver returned to his grandma's garden, realizing that even in the most unexpected places, adventures await for those with kind hearts and bold spirits. His secret is now safe with him, but every once in a while he visits the library, seeking new stories and magical journeys. Story number 2. Tilly and the Magic of Friendship. Once upon a time, in a lush green forest where sunlight peeked between the tree leaves, little Tilly the rabbit hopped alongside the winding paths. Curious Tilly loved exploring, always searching for new friends or adventures. One sunny morning, Tilly overheard whispers between the trees. "A magical pond," murmured an ancient oak. Intrigued, Tilly decided to find it. Tilly bounced along, coming across Tina the turtle struggling to reach a tall bush for food. "Can I help you, Tina?" Tilly offered kindly. "Thank you, Tilly," said Tina, delighted. Tilly stood tall, picking some leaves and offering them to Tina. After some shared laughter, Tilly continued her quest, reaching a clearing where Bert the bird was learning to fly. "How do you glide so smoothly, Bert?" Tilly asked, mesmerized. "Let your wings catch the wind just right," Bert chirped before soaring into the sky. Inspired, Tilly paddled her feet and pretended to fly. Suddenly, Tilly remembered the pond and hurried along, now joined by Bert and Tina, who were curious to explore. They encountered Sammy the squirrel, who was distressed. His buried nuts were missing. "Can you help me find them?" Sammy asked hopefully. Together they searched, discovering the nuts disguised as ordinary pebbles. Laughing, Sammy called them clever disguises. Continuing their journey, the friends approached the pond. Floating on a breeze was a riddle. What has roots as nobody sees is taller than trees. Up, up it goes. "A mountain," shouted Bert confidently. But it vanished whenever they got close. Tilly realized they needed to solve riddles to reach it. With each solved riddle, the pond glimmered and sparkled, drawing them near. Another riddle appeared, alive without breath, as cold as death, never thirsty, ever drinking. "Fish," Tina exclaimed. Step by step, the path revealed itself, and at last the magical pond came into view. The water shimmered different hues of blues and greens, inviting the creatures to discover its wonders. Tilly and her friends drank the water, rejuvenated and filled with the sound of laughter, the magic enhancing their joy. Story number 3. Once upon a time, in the quaint village of Greenbrook, nestled at the edge of a lush and enchanted forest, there lived a young fox named Axel. Axel was no ordinary fox. He had a heart full of curiosity and a pair of alert eyes that sparkled with the dreams of discovery. One sunny morning, Axel awoke with a sense of adventure tingling in his paws. "I'm going to explore the magical forest today," he announced to his friends. Although the forest was famed for its breathtaking beauty and mystical wonders, many had warned Axel of its unpredictable nature. The moment Axel stepped into the forest, he was greeted by towering trees that whispered ancient secrets to the wind. The vibrant colors of the flowers danced like a painter's dream, and the forest seemed to hum with life. His first encounter was with an old wise owl perched on a sturdy branch. "Hoo, young fox, where does your path lead?" asked the owl. Axel excitedly explained his quest to explore and learn about the mysteries hidden among the trees. The owl nodded. "Remember to listen with your heart, young one, for not all the forest's wonders can be seen." Just around the bend, he spotted a stream with water as clear as crystal. As he leaned in for a drink, a shimmering fish emerged. "Greetings, Axel. If you follow the stones that glisten like the stars, you'll find a hidden waterfall." With gratitude and glee, Axel bounded across the stones, feeling the gentle splash of the cool water on his fur. The journey led him to a magnificent waterfall, cascading down with a melody that filled the forest air with serenity. As Axel marveled at the waterfall, a sudden rustling in the bushes caught his attention. Out hopped a playful rabbit. In the quaint village of Willowbrook, every child's delight is the annual Kite Festival held in the fields just beyond. A little boy named Timmy, with sparkling blue eyes and a wide grin, eagerly prepares his new kite, a colorful spectacle adorned with stars. Timmy's older sister Lily watches him with pride as she holds her own kite, shaped like a soaring eagle. Timmy looks up to her and hopes to prove himself a capable kite flyer. As they walk to the festival grounds, the sun shines brightly, painting the clouds with hues of yellow and pink. The air is filled with laughter and excitement as children gather with their families. Timmy and Lily find a perfect spot to launch their kites, surrounded by other young competitors. Timmy's heart races with anticipation as he remembers his father's advice on how to handle the line. "Ready, set, go!" A sudden cheer erupts to begin the kite flying contest. Timmy pulls the joyous news with their parents.